Please welcome Ben Wilke.
Yeah. Yes.
Hey, what's up, Radisson? Who's ready for some fucking real talk tonight, huh? Yeah?
Real
like
talk.
R. Kelly losing my mind, real talk? Remember that shit? Anybody seen that on YouTube? R. Kelly losing his damn mind? Having arguments on the phone with his girlfriend, pretending like it's his latest song? Bitch! Who the fuck are they? Real talk! Nobody seen that? Nobody? Damn it. Come on, Caucasians. I know he hasn't written a Michael Jordan song in a while, but he's out there. He's peeing on people. It's fucking real talk. You know what's the funniest thing that happened tonight so far is somebody mentioned cougar hunting, right? Did I hear that? And then you got all excited for it, right? You wish it was cougar hunting when it happened to you. No way, lady. You're a whole new breed. You're too old for cougar hunting. When people, yes. Me and my friends do it. It's okay. I'm into it. It's called dragon slaying. Yes. We drive around our Lincoln Cadillac with Golden Girls VHS in the back. You can't resist, can you? You can't handle it. Just pulling your teeth right out. Let's do this. I do know what I'm missing because I'm into dragon slaying. Yes, because just when it happens, you scold me just like that, and I love it. It's great. It's like my grandma's telling me what not to do, but I'm with my grandma. And that last part of the joke wasn't supposed to be out loud. That was in her dialogue.
We know how to do it.
Yeah, you do. Just can't do it anymore, technically. You know how. I mean, I can still play video games, but 13-year-old ages beat the shit out of me every time I get online. You're not listening to me, Grandma. You're not listening. That's the first time I've ever said that phrase. I've heard it a lot. But 9/11. What is it? It's 9 years now. That crazy shit. Anybody? We all remember where we were when that happened, right? And it was like USA all the way for like 2 years, right? But there's still some people. I was in the South the other day doing a show, and there's still some people that are like really holding on to that USA thing. Like, I'm all for a USA chant in the middle of like a soccer game or whatever. It doesn't matter. But this guy had a bumper sticker on his Chevy car that said "Made with tools, not chopsticks." It's kind of sad. No, he was driving a Chevy, like I said, but made with tools, not chopsticks. Now, seriously, you've defeated the purpose of your racist comment with that bumper sticker. Not only are they making better cars than us, but they're making them with chopsticks. Like this guy sees little tiny Asians on a line, and they can see the wrenches, but they just can't fucking have them. And he's like, yeah, man. He walks in the store. I don't know how you buy a bumper sticker like that. He walks in the store. You got one of them bumper stickers that will show my pride for American automotive ownership, but also my misunderstanding of the Asian culture. You got made with tools, not chopsticks. I'll take it. Put it on the back. I got an 84 Cavalier that I want to let people know I am proud of. And she is passed out in the back. Her teeth are out, the clock is rolling, let's go. Put the bumper sticker on. Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. You know, I think for all of our benefit, illegal drugs should come with warnings on them, like legal drugs do. Are you guys with me on that? Yeah, like there's nothing warning you, like you can't take Tylenol and drink alcohol at the same time or whatever the fuck it is, but you don't know if you take some marijuana and cocaine at the same time, you might wake up with a Muppet dick. That might happen. I don't know. I haven't done those two things, but you could wake up and be like, near? What happened to me? But what I'm saying is, I did that once. I combined two illegal drugs, and you shouldn't. I combined roofies and ecstasy on myself. I figured somebody would have a good time. I woke up, I felt accomplished and used at the same time. I took a shower and high-fived the mirror. Yeah. you raped yourself. But the weirdest thing about that shit is I went to the police and I was like, listen, I think I was taken advantage of last night, officer. And they're like, okay, you remember what the person looked like? I'm like, vaguely. And they brought out the sketch artist. And he was like drawing. He was like, so no windows were open, the doors were all locked. I'm like, yeah, what do you want from me? You know, they were good. They got in, they got out, and I can't sit. Can I stand while you draw me? And then he turns the picture around and it's you. He's just like, no! It's like a Treyu looking into the mirror in the Never-Ending Story. You just can't handle the truth. Yeah, that's right. Nerd reference. Yeah, they loved it. I was a nerd in high school, though. I never got into fights or anything because I was just nerdy enough to be friends with everybody, but not to get my ass kicked. I had a phrase, don't infuse if you can't defuse. Like anything I could talk myself into, I could talk myself right back the hell out of, like confuse the person. Yeah, you're going to kick my ass, and then what? Well, then you'll be beat up. And then what? Then I'll have kicked your ass. But then what will happen after that? I'll go, damn it! I'm gonna go over here and beat up somebody less smart. But there was other kids that didn't know how to do that. There was a kid in my high school named Steve Webb. And let me give you a picture of Steve Webb. He was the kid where when you had a party, he was like the last kid there sitting on your sofa. You're like, hey Steve, party's over. And he's like, yeah, my parents were supposed to be here like 2 hours ago, but I don't know where they are. Can I sleep over? You're like, no Steve, you can't sleep over. Your parents left you here because they don't fucking love you. I wish. Steve was that kid. But at some point he saw a movie or an after-school special which told him that if he stood up to a bully, it would like get him some friends. And he stood up to the toughest kid, John Fredrickson. He was that kind of kid where either he had beat your ass or he was friends with you and you were kind of worried he was still going to beat your ass. He was one of those kids. And Steve Webb decided one day he was going to fight John. And so, you know, the whole junior high is crowded around so teachers can't get in. You know the movie, you're blocking everybody out. Oh, yeah. And Steve is just talking mad shit to John. And John's like over it. He's like, I'm not going to fight you, Steve. I'm not going to fucking fight you. All right? Steve, no. I'm not going to fight you. He goes to his locker, takes his books out, and Steve goes, you will fight me! And just knocks his books out of his hand. And it was the scariest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And it was the scariest thing I've ever heard to this point. John just slowly looks at his books and kind of like gladiator style, Russell Crowe looks around at the crowd and just goes, Steve, I'm going to kick your fucking heart out your back. And everybody in the circle was like, oh shit. I was like, kids were like chanting, num num chibai, num num chibai, num num chibai. And John was just going to pull his heart out and be like, ah! Short Ron was going to be like, let's go, Mr. Jones, let's go! I think just go with chopsticks, let's go! That's a callback. Wow! You love the nerd references. You're like nerdgasming right there, aren't you? You know how I know you're a nerd? Because you've worn that t-shirt so many times your collar is like sagged down in between your man breasts. You're like, I'm not washing it anymore. Not this. John Fredrickson won't even fight me. I'm just messing with you. You're cool. You're my peeps. Let's see. I'll finish up on this one. I don't believe in urinals. It's not like a ghost hunter thing. I know they exist. I know they're out there. I just think the previous invention of the toilet was working just fine because I didn't need a toilet like this much higher that got 70% more of my urine back on me by the end of the experience. I just want to wash my face, not my hands. Flip that around. Okay, that's good. Thank you very much. My name is Ben Wilke. November 13th, Wilke Theater. Yeah. Comics for Hire. You can buy tickets right now. Yeah.